Hello, be replying to Salvador Sanchez's quote or question. Why do you believe countries in Southern and Eastern Europe have begun to stray away from accepting migrants and refugees at the rate that Italy has been accepting them? Um, so in terms of Italy, the EU's been pressuring them to like close off their border and whatnot, but like they said in the articles, they have, over 4,000 miles of coastline. And for them to be able to secure that with or without the help from the EU, it would just cost a considerable amount of money. And like I know the refugees and migrants have been like a hard thing for Italy because, they just don't have the room anymore. But if other countries would see things in the way that I believe Italy does, maybe they would start accepting more. I mean, even in the articles, it said that, refugees and migrants help, or at least migrants, help to balance unemployment rates. So it could be like a positive thing if we start acting like it's a positive thing. But when I was studying abroad in Denmark, we learned a lot about how like in terms of Finland, kind of relating to the articles, they only let the migrants or refugees have certain jobs. They had to house them in certain locations. And the location in Finland was like way outside of Helsinki, and Helsinki is basically the only like city in Finland. So I mean, they were like in this farmland, and I remember one of these guys was like a neuroscientist, or I don't even know, something like very he was very well educated, but he was placed in this very small town. And, I just think the way that the EU and just basically every country thinks about migrants and immigrants, it's more of like a we only want our people here, we don't want them taking our jobs and all of that stuff. And I think that's, why they've stopped accepting them and why it's been such a huge issue recently, more recently.